Hey guys, okay, I'm back to talk a little bit more about, HIV and life. And right now I'm dealing with some pretty rough stuff. I recently found out that my medical insurance had been disconnected or discontinued, whatever the hell you want to call it, because I filed for Social Security disability and I got accepted. And then the state tells me that I no longer qualify for insurance. But I was told, that because you're on disability that you definitely qualify for insurance. But apparently somebody's screwing me somewhere because I have no meds. I've been off my meds now for 3 weeks and I don't have $1,500 to go fill up my prescriptions. So that brings me to the point of the whole adap. Okay, adap is AIDS Drug Awareness Program, where they're supposed to, help you pay to get your prescriptions filled. I applied for it, and guess what? Nobody has told me anything. So I am now 3 weeks without my medication, scared that all my levels are going to get all messed up because nobody's willing to help me right now. I live in a tiny ass little apartment. I have 2 children, and I can't afford to go buy my meds. So here I am sitting here every day, probably getting worse, building up a resistance to all these drugs that before had me doing really good with undetectable levels and my immune system was wonderful. And now there's nothing I can do about it. It aggravates the crap out of me because people need to be aware of what's really going on out there. Nobody really understands what's going on in the HIV community until you're in it. Before I was diagnosed with HIV, yeah, I knew about it because I worked in the medical field, but I never understood what it's truly like to live in today's world with HIV. It's really bad. So I don't know if there's really anything I can do right now about it. I mean, I've looked up all those, the pharmaceutical companies that do the drug assistance programs and everything, but most of them are only like, well, we'll give you $50, but the medication's like $500. Yeah, okay. What kind of sense does that make? Anyway, as far as my life right now, life's going pretty good. But I still deal with the bull every day. I deal with the crap from my mother, who's like, oh, don't tell anybody. You can't tell anybody because everybody's going to hate you and all that bull. But the one person that needs to know is my husband, and he knows. And he's there for me, and he supports me. And that's really all that matters. So I don't really know what else to say today. I just wanted to vent a little bit about the whole adap crisis and how nobody's really willing to help anybody. So talk to you guys later.